What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. Let's jump in. Let's find out if we are going to lose morale because we don't have enough food. The horror continues. Yikes. We've got enough shotgun shells. Actually, we don't even have that many of those. Zombies are not our only problems out here. Agreed. Bandits and starvation are also problems. So we got a paranoid explorer here by the name of Exarn. I don't know if we should take her or not. Because, you know, there's obvious pros and cons to both scenarios. In the one, if we take her, we need to get 4 more food, not 2 more food, in order to not starve. On the other hand, if we get 2 more food, it's likely that we'll also find another 2 beyond that. Rarely do you only find 2 food, unless it's a mall rescue, I guess. And in that case, you're only gonna find 1. So even that wouldn't have been enough. We'll use less gas. That's great. We'll have more people, which is good for combat. If we do get enough food, it won't be enough food for as long. We can always get rid of her if we do have a rare character show up, and that's good. I think I'm leaning toward recruiting her. If this was a live stream, I'd just wait another like 30 seconds for 20 replies to come in, 16 of which are from the same person, and then decide from there. But let's recruit Exarn to the team. I think it's a good idea. The group accepts Exarn to the team. Exarn joins the team. Onward to Canada. Okay. Great. I think it's gonna work out. Barricading before. Oh no. All right. We can't stay on watch all night because it doesn't say take shifts. So we do need to pick someone to secure it, and we got an obvious choice of Tim, right? I was gonna say Tommy, but Tim is our mechanic. They're similar names. You can see where I'd get confused. And if you can't, well, look at you. Tim barricades the flimsy house. He quickly reinforces the problem spots, announcing very secure. The group is low on food and eats less. Morale is dropping. That would have happened regardless of whether we got Exarn. So, not a big deal. We will probably run out of gas before we get to Canada. Not if you're any help. Medical clinic or camp supply shop. Camp supply shop will have more food, presumably. Medical clinic will have more medical supplies, presumably, but food is a little more urgent at the moment, so camp supply shop. Alvis is still our leader. I'm gonna keep the shotgun on Alvis. I'll give Tim the Dolt 45. Exarn can have an umbrella. She'll have 2 breakable weapons, whatever. The other umbrella's in the car. Tim's got a baseball bat. We don't have the wrench or the hatchet. Fantastic. Thanks for picking up those umbrellas, guys. Way to go. All right, let's get this done. Let's boogie. I know that that's not specifically because we have Alvis, but it feels extra appropriate. Come on, 8 food. 8 food. This is not the camping supply shop, but that doesn't mean we can't get some food out of it. We got rifle ammo, food, pistol ammo, and that's only in 1 room. So I think we're on track to get there. If we find a kitchen, I bet the kitchen in this house is going to have the other 7 food we need. And then the camping supply shop will have like 3 food and we'll have a surplus. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I've finally awakened as the clairvoyant I was born to be. It took 23 years, but I've gotten there, and I'm very proud of myself. Don't open that, don't open that. Nomi's not here yet. How rare is Nomi? We've gotten him recently. I don't think, there's no thing that tracks how recently you got a specific rare character. That's only for the genie that you have the game has direct control over how often you get it. The rare characters have an equal chance of spawning anywhere, even if you did just have them. You probably can't get them twice in the same run. I'm like 100% on that. You can't get them twice in the same run. But, except for Santa. Maybe a couple others, but Santa and unknown other quantities you can get multiple times in a run. Every other rare character, you cannot. Same with familiar faces. That's tracked. But twice, two runs in a row, I'm gonna say is possible. We got him recently in the 100 subscriber special live stream. We got Nomi at one point, but he died, so we didn't get his achievement. And I want to make sure that the next time we get him to the end. So if that means never opening a toilet for the next 6 weeks, so be it. That's probably a little too extreme. Maybe during the dog run I'll start doing it, because might as well get one of our dogs up to 3 health since they only start with 2. And then maybe we'll get a witch and get another dog's health up to 3. And maybe we'll get a really good siege ending and get another dog's health up to 3. It could happen. And then the 4th dog will control, just to make sure he doesn't get hurt. Nothing in there. I could go for some more medical supplies, despite the fact that we chose the camping supply shop over the place that would have had a lot of medical supplies. I'd still like to get some, because this food was more urgent. Now that we've got the food, I wouldn't mind getting a couple 200-300 medical supplies to keep us going. That's probably asking too much. 2 or 3 dozen is a little more reasonable. Oh, there's a whole... Oh, nope, there's not. I was going to say there's a whole other block over here. That door is blocked by debris. Just wanted to make sure. Where is this camping supply store? It's got to be off to the left a little bit more. On this top block. Queen of the Fairies. This is definitely an achievement we don't have. Let me see. Fae folk win with the Queen of Fairies. Make a wish for friendship. All right. You found the Queen of the Fairies. She offers to grant Alvis a wish. We are going to wish for true friendship, because that's what the achievement said to do. Make a wish for true friendship. Fairy Queen grants Alvis's wish. She cracks her knuckles, then conjures up a baseball bat. Sure, I'll be your friend. Fairy Queen's shooting was revealed is actually really good. Her strength is good. Her fitness is good. We're gonna ask the Fairy Queen to join. And who would you like to replace to make room for the Fairy Queen? Exarn. This seems counterintuitive. We asked for true friendship and we're kicking out one of our friends. I don't want to give up the 2 characters we started with, because, you know, that's not fair. So we're going to kick out Exarn because she just randomly showed up. Exarn gets booted out of the group to make room for the Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen joins the team. Onward to Canada. Okay, I was a little nervous she'd say, clearly you have not withstood my test for true friendship, and now I will not join you. Here's the camping supply store. What's it going to be called? Camper's Depot. I think all the different shops have like at least 2 different names that they can randomly get. Exarn took the gun. Exarn, you jerk. I knew you'd betray us, by which I mean we betrayed you, but you were prepared. I don't want to use this, I just can't switch it. There we go. All right, that's everything here. We could get this fishing pole, but Exarn took it. You know, that's fine. You're probably gonna need to catch some fish while you're off on your own, trying to survive. I forgive you. Though, you're probably not the one that needs forgiveness. We are on track to get 2 achievements in this run. That's pretty good. We can't take anything away from Exarn anymore. We should have done that before, but she didn't have anything great, did she? Nah, I don't think she did. Let's leave. She just had a piece of wood and an umbrella, and now she has a shotgun, but we have a shotgun too, so whatever. We got the Fairy Queen. I'm probably gonna switch to her. I might stick with Alvis. Bandits catch the group by surprise in a really terrible spot for them to fight. Well, all food, half of the other supplies. We are obviously going to offer this compromise, which may or may not be good for us. If we had XR in here, we'd be fine. So that just goes to show you that you shouldn't abandon your friends. Tim offers a compromise. We're not going to give 11 food. We're probably going to give half our medical supplies because, you know, who cares? Half of 3 is either 1 or 2. It's not a big deal. Half your medical supplies. We didn't even give them anything. That's awesome. The group goes against their judgment and camps in a city apartment because there's no zombies around. When they wake up, the building is on fire. Who leads the escape? Did you know that half of 3 is 0? Which means 3 over 2 equals 0. Which means 0 times 2 equals 3. All right. Let's say Tommy. No. Tim, but Tim's not an option. Tim has the best wits, attitude, composure, and loyalty, but he's not an option. Why? I'm going to say not Tommy because Tommy has terrible composure. Tim would be the perfect choice. I guess Fairy Queen because we don't know her composure. She's the only one that we don't know has terrible composure. Why isn't Tim an option? Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen tries to keep calm and observant. She keeps very calm. Fairy Queen's composure is revealed. It's okay. She plans the fast way out. They leave unhurt. Her wits were revealed. It's also great. The group gets away. The group eats a decent meal. We're gonna lose 8 food there and keep it moving. 10 days left until Canada. We have 2 achievements in our pocket. Now we just gotta make sure our pockets don't have holes in them. Who can be trusted? The group spots a group of bandits that have set up a checkpoint on the road. Someone from the team could be sent to distract the bandits so the car can get through. It would have to be someone calm and trustworthy, and that is, and I'm glad we have the option this time, Tim. Tim is sent to distract the bandits so they leave their car checkpoint. Tim doesn't sell everyone out to the bandits. He distracts them from afar and runs. They give chase and the car is able to get past. Tim sneaks around the checkpoint later and rejoins everyone. Okay. Cool. Out of gas. Yeah, man. Let's something. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Some sort of Elvis speak, but I don't know what it was. The car broke down. Did you know that the car broke down? We have no gas. I thought we were gonna be out of gas. We're just gonna abandon it because we are out of gas. Again, we have 0 gas. Despite the fact that Tim is an excellent mechanic, he cannot conjure gasoline out of nothing. So we're abandoning the car. This is what seems to always happen. Our car breaks down when we have such low gas that we don't, no matter how good we are at fixing things, it's just not worth it. I don't know how the timing seemingly always works out that way. Nice walk, thank you. Something good, nothing bad. Bugs and camping, that's okay. We can take it. We eat 4 food. Oh boy, Tim's morale is very low. No fatal arguments. Burning rubber. Okay, Tommy's morale went up. Tim's morale went up. We're safe. Started up. That wasn't that bad. Everyone's tired, though. We do need to do the big grocery store. I was going to say we do need to do the gas station siege to make sure we have enough gas, but we've got 66 of it. That's not much, but the big grocery store is going to have food, and I think not starving is more important. The gas station siege might have a little bit of food at it, but the big grocery store will have more food, and we're all tired. I think we're all tired. It only showed up with 2 of them, but yes, we are all tired. I'm probably going to be controlling Fairy Queen. She's holding a baseball bat, which seems like a weird thing to be holding for a Fairy Queen. Yeah, big grocery store because it's easier. Thick and calm, that's fine. Go shopping. She's taking a gun. She's the leader. Alvis is gonna take the rusty machete and a shotgun. He's got karate, so he might not even want to use the machete. I'm gonna put them in the order that I want him to use them. Karate first, unless he thinks the machete's better. And then if an emergency comes up, the gun. Same deal for them, except they don't have karate. He's got a femur. That's probably not great, but it's his choice. And let's do it. Let's do it. There's going to be a lot of zombies, but they're not going to be very fast. So we have to decide probably right about now, if we want to kill them all out in the parking lot or go in and try to loot as quickly as we can. We are going to kill them all out in the parking lot. We're going to lure them out of the store, which means the first thing we want to do is clear the ones, as they're coming out, we want to clear the ones that are behind us toward the car. Those ones are all trapped inside that little thing of cars. They're going to make it out faster if we go lower. So we want to stay up high if we can. I want to check on the inside of the grocery store. All right, the entrance isn't incredibly crowded anymore. My baseball bat broke. Does anybody have 2 weapons? Alvis isn't using the machete, so I'm going to give it to the Fairy Queen. Tommy doesn't have anything except his gun, which is not ideal. But I think we're going to be okay. We'll switch to shooting at some point, and we're going to be fine. Let's kill 8 to 10 more zombies and then go inside. Well, reassess the situation inside at the very least. Probably start looting at that point. I'm not counting the zombies. I just said a number. We're still strong enough despite our fatigue to pick up and throw the shopping cart, which is very helpful. Let's take that guy out. I was thinking about getting the 2 between the cars, but they were a little bit sandwiched in there, and I probably would have just broken the shopping cart on the car rather than actually accomplishing anything. We need this food. We need to get at least, I'm going to say, once we get to 20 food, we can decide whether or not we want to try to keep looting or if we want to say, let's play it safe and get out of here because we're so tired. But until we get to 20, we're staying in here. There's probably going to be more than 20. I'm going to guess around 30 to 35 food. It wasn't red. Red would have like up to 50, but the non-red version of it probably only has like 35, I think. I'm half guessing. Alvis, no, come back. Alvis, stay safe, Alvis. I need you alive. I think Fairy Queen is much more rare than Alvis because this is the first time I've ever seen her. I almost missed her on the floor too, where she was just in that building. So we want her to stay alive no matter what. Alvis is a rare character and we want to keep him alive and get his achievement, but we can do it again. Nothing in here. Those zombies don't seem to have spotted us, so let's just play it safe and close that door. This is going fine. It's like having 4... It's like what we used to do where we didn't try to focus on combat for at least a couple of our characters. So they're all just kind of weak, but we can handle it because there's 4 of us. So despite the fact that we're tired, I think we're going to be fine, is what I'm saying. Food, 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 food. Bullets. We got 18 food, so we're actually really close to that point that I said we can think about leaving. Nobody else has picked any up. I don't want to leave. I want to keep looting. I think we're fine. And I think that is the pretty obvious right decision, at least to me. 24 food. Let's keep it going, see how high we can get it. Again, I think there's only going to be about 35 here. 25. Another little storeroom. Nope. It's a bathroom. We're not opening that toilet, though it might be a good idea to give the Fairy Queen a little extra help. I'm going to say no to that. Please tell me there's more than 24 food here. I don't see any on the shelves. We've been in every room. Oh well. I was wrong about many things in this one, so I guess the clairvoyant ability within me has gone to sleep once again. Let's hop in the car, hope we don't run out of gas, and just rejoice in the newfound relatively decent quantities of food we have. Not much, but it's something. It's a start. We're not that far into the run. Meet new friends. The group spies a hitchhiker who's wearing a hockey mask and standing still alongside the road, statue-like, staring off at nothing in particular. In one hand, he has a chainsaw, in the other, a machete. As the car gets closer, the hitchhiker turns his head slightly to gaze right at the group. I'm not going to select this yet, but I think that's what we're going to do. I think we still, yeah, we need his achievement, but I don't want to risk him killing both of our other characters and only getting one achievement. He's much more common than the Fairy Queen. I am 100% sure of that. So if he kills the Fairy Queen, suddenly we've cheated ourselves out of one achievement and gotten a different one instead that would be much easier to get. Mason is great. I think we've won with him before the achievements were implemented. We are just gonna hold out and wait for him to show up again. Drive quite a bit faster. All right. I think that was the right move. Let me know if you think I was wrong, but I wasn't. You're wrong. Stop it. Fairy Queen's morale went up. That was good. I think someone else's went down. She told someone that she doesn't want to do a sing-along. She wants to do a shut-up-along, which is a weird thing for the Fairy Queen to say. I must say I wouldn't expect that from her. Her morale went up from it, though, so that's good. Okay. I think Tim's went down. Yeah, Tim's went down, which is actually bad because his was the lowest to begin with. But that is going to be all for now. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, and I sure hope you did, please be sure to click that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future and want to support my channel. And I will see you in the next episode.